and
yes.
void.
There was a ruin and desolation. Read.
And the heavens.
And the heavens.
And they had no light.
And they do what?
And they had no light.
So God beheld the heavens and they had no light because it was dark. Something went wrong. God will tell you what happened. So God himself is breaking down Genesis himself. Letting you know that there was a world before Adam. By himself, he explaining, it's very clear. Read.
Verse 24. I beheld the mountains.
Yes.
And lo, they tremble.
God said, I beheld the mountains. So if truly the earth was without form and void and nothing was there, as people understand it, how come is there a mountain? Then he says the mountains tremble. The earth has already been created, but God flooded the earth. Read.
Verse 24. I beheld the mountains.
Yes.
And lo, they tremble.
Yes.
And all the hills move lightly. Verse 25. I beheld, and lo, there was no man, and all the birds of the heaven were fled.
Do you hear what God says? Read it again.
Jeremiah 4 verse 25. I beheld, and lo, there was no man.
Now remember, the reason why God is explaining this is because God is telling you the reason why there was darkness. Because some people will say, but God created the birds before man. So it is possible for birds to have been on the earth before man exists. No, that's not what God is saying here. God is telling you the reason why the earth was darkness and why the mountains was trembling. Is that understood? Now read.
Verse 25. I beheld, and lo, there was no man, and all the birds of the heaven were fled. Verse 26.
So all the birds of the air were fled. Read. Because there was darkness. Don't be so. Read.
Verse 26. I beheld, and lo,
because if people say that because your kind of the birds were created before Adam, that one we know that one. If so, and in the beginning God created the heaven and earth, and the earth was without form and void. Don't be so. When did God create the birds? Is it not after Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 to 2? Is it not be so? But God is telling you that look, I beheld the heavens and all the birds were fled away because the place was dark. You understand what I'm saying? Everything ceased to exist. And that's why you see the angels also cease themselves. And there was darkness. We are going there. Let's read.
Jeremiah 4 verse 26. I beheld, and lo, the fruitful place was a wilderness, and all the city thereof were broken down.
And all the what?
And all the cities.
And all the what?
And all the cities.
And all the cities. Wonders of our house creation. The words before Adam. That's why God said all the cities, the birds were fled away, and all the cities were what?
Thereof were broken down.
At what?
At the presence of the Lord.
Who is the presence of the Lord? Clap for your dad. Christ destroy everything. You know what I'm saying? Christ himself destroy everything by the commandment of the Most High. On those generations that existed before Adam, the Most High sent Christ to destroy everything. That's why he said, read it again, in that last part. I beheld the cities. And all the cities, let's go.
And all the cities,
yes,
thereof were broken down.
And all the cities thereof were broken down at the presence of what?
Of the Lord. And his fierce anger.
And by his fierce anger, even the hand is not there, they even add that one too. All the cities were broken down by the presence of the Lord. Read it again for me. All the cities thereof were broken down at the presence of the presence of the Lord by his fierce anger. So the Most High sent Christ, and was added because it's sluggish. By his fierce anger. And when the Most High is angry for judgment, who did he send? His right hand man. The executor, which is Christ. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. Yeah, let's go. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9.
In this the book of Ecclesiastes 1 verse 9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
So God said that there is no new thing under the sun. The thing that had been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. No new thing under the sun. So when you see the desolation of those cities that was destroyed at the presence of the Lord by his fierce anger in Jeremiah 4 verse 22 down to 25, okay, it's nothing new. It's not understood. It's nothing new. That's why Christ said, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So when Lucifer fell, where did he fall to? Okay, Isaiah 14 verse 12 to say, how are that falling from heaven, O Lucifer? How are that got down to the ground? Not be so. So when Lucifer fell according to Christ in Luke 10 verse 18, Lucifer, which was his name in the heaven, but the earth became Satan, okay, which is the enemy. Okay, he fell down to the ground. Not be so. So when he fell to the ground, what did he do? Isaiah 14, let's go back there. Read again verse 12, let's go.
Verse 12. How are they falling from heaven? O Lucifer,
Yes.
son of the morning.
Now, when we are reading this precept is a similitude. Lucifer's fall is used as a similitude to represent mystery Babylon, not ancient Babylon. Mystery Babylon. If you read it downwards, you know it's talking about mystery Babylon. That's why in verse 21 he said, prepare ye slaughter for our children. Okay? So Lucifer's fall is used as a similitude. That's why Hosea 12 verse 10 says, I have also spoken by the prophets and used similitude and multiplied visions by the ministry of the prophets. That's why God told Ezra that some things you shall do what? Some things you shall publish, and some things you shall show secretly to the wise ones. Is that understood? Read.
Isaiah 14 verse 12. How are they falling from heaven? O Lucifer.
Very slow.
O Lucifer, son of the morning. How are they cut down to the ground? Which this weakest the nation.
So how are you cut down to the ground, Lucifer? How are you cut down to the earth? So when Lucifer fell, he fell to the earth and made those civilizations that existed before Adam. Read.
13. For thou hast said in the heart.
That's what he says, and cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nation. So he weakened the nations as he's doing this day. Nothing is new under the sun. Satan did that before Adam, did that we are going there, did that during Adam, still doing that after the flood. To this day. Nothing is new under the sun. Him and his cohort, the fellow for the angels. Read.
13. For thou hast said in their heart.
For you are saying in your heart. Remember, he didn't fall alone. He fell with other angels. Read.
I will ascend it of you.
Yes.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
Yes. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
In the side of the north.
Yes, go on.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Yes.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
So he said, they that see you will narrowly look upon you. They that see, remember, take it to what I was saying here. They that see you, Lucifer, will narrowly look upon you. Read.
And consider the saying.
It's the same method. Now, Lucifer can appear in any form. Read.
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble in our time? Read.
That did shake kingdoms.
That did shake kingdoms. So there were kingdoms that existed before Adam. When Lucifer fell to the ground, he weakened those nations and shake kingdom and make them weak through sin. Read.
Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness.
That made the world as a wilderness. That's why the earth was without form and void during the time of Adam. Before Adam was created to exist, to be the new being that will exist. God did not even spare that generation. God was totally mad at that generation that he wiped out the majority of them. You understand what I'm saying?
Verse 17, that made the world as a wilderness.
Now you must understand that Adam was not alone. Okay? Lucifer did not fall alone. There were other beings that existed. Okay? Everything all connects together. Okay? The Nephilim did not just start today, or the cross-breeding animal. Cross-breeding took place, okay, before Adam. Is that understood? So there were giants, there were people that were tall as Adam. Is that understood? So Adam was not alone. Cross-breeding, that's why the Bible says no new thing under the sun. So cross-breeding took place already before Adam. Lucifer was not the one that fell alone. He fell with the fallen angel. They lost it after power. This was the origin of the first set of fallen angels that fell, that began cross-breeding. Read. Before Shemyaza. I will show you that. Continue reading.
Isaiah 14 verse 18. All the kings of the nations,
yes,
even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch.
But thou art cast out of your grave like an abominable branch. What verse is that? 19. That's verse 19. That's enough there. Give me the book of Revelation chapter 12 verse 4. I have a point down to address there, which we already know already. So I want to show that Lucifer did not fall alone. But the passage there is different. But Lucifer did not fall alone. Start from verse Revelation 12. Start from verse 3. Yes.
Okay, the book of Revelation 12 verse 3.
3. Let's go.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
So the reason why I'm going here is to show that Lucifer did not fall alone. Read.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
Read on.
And behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Now we know that the great red dragon is Lucifer. Okay, which is, let's get it, Revelation 20. Those that don't know. Verse 1, let's read.
In the book of Revelation 20 verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven.
Yes.
Having the key of the bottomless pit.
Yes.
And a great chain in his hand. Verse 2. And he laid hold on the dragon.
Yes.
That old serpent. Which is the devil. And Satan.
So now we know that the old serpent and the dragon is the devil. Let's go back there. 12 and 3.
This was the book of Revelation 12 verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven.
That's why he said there appeared another wonder in heaven. That's why I call it a wonder. Because that dragon is not physical dragon. It's what referred to an angel, a fallen angel. Read.
And behold, a great red dragon.
A great red dragon. Wonders of our highest creation. The worlds before Adam. Read.
Having 7 heads and 10 horns.
So the great red dragon is Lucifer. Having 7 heads and 10 horns. Go on.
And 7 crowns upon his head.
And 7 crowns upon his head, which represent the kingdoms. Read.
And he stayed through the third part of the stars of heaven.
Yes, so the 7 heads and the 10 horns represent the kingdoms. Let's go.
And he cast them to the earth.
So notice he said, and he stayed through the top part of the stars. Now we know that the stars is the what? The angels. Not so. So he stayed through the top part of the stars of heaven when he was falling. When he was gone.
And the dragon stood before the woman.
No, read that part again, verse 4. The early line of verse 4. And he stayed.
And he stayed through the top part of the stars of heaven. And he cast them to the earth.
Yes.
And the dragon stood before the woman.
Notice he said, and he cast them to the earth. Go on.
And the dragon stood before the woman.
Yes.
Which was ready to be delivered. For to devour her child as soon as it was born.
Now this one is current.